to his friend Acilius. Lucius Macedo, a praetorian, has suffered at the hands of his slaves, and a ghastly feat which merits notice more than in a mere letter. True, he was in general an arrogant and savage master, too forgetful, or rather all too aware that his father had been a slave. He was taking a bath at his residence in Formie when suddenly slaves surrounded him. One took him by the throat, another battered his face, and a third pummeled his chest, belly, and disgustingly his private parts. When they thought that he was senseless, they threw him on the hot pavement to see if he was alive. Whether because unconscious or feigning unconsciousness, he lay stretched out and motionless, giving the impression of being quite dead. Finally, he was carried from the bath as though overcome by the heat. His more trusty slaves took over, and his concubines came rushing round, mourning and soothing. In this way, he was both roused by their voices and revived by the cool temperature indoors. By opening his eyes and moving his body, he indicated for now it was safe that he was alive. Those slaves made off in difficult directions, many have been caught, and the rest are being hunted. Macedo, Macedo was revived with difficulty but died within a few days. However, he has the consolation of vengeance, for while still alive he was avenged as murdered individuals usually are. You realize to what dangers and insults and derision we are exposed. No man can remain untroubled because he is relaxed and gentle, for masters are murdered through weakness rather than considered judgment. So much for that. What other news is there? There is none, for otherwise I would add it. There is still some paper vacant, and today's holiday, and today's holiday allows me to compose more. I shall make a further point with regard to the same Machido, which aptly occurs to me. When he was bathing in the public baths at home, a surprising event occurred, where the outcome has shown was portentous. His slave laid his hand gently on a Roman knight as a request to allow them to pass. The knight turned, and with the flat of his hand struck not the slave who had touched him, but Machido himself, with such force that he almost fell over. In this sense, the baths have for Machido successively proved to be the scene first of abusive treatment, and then of his death. Farewell.